The Sixers with 15 so far. All right, Taryn Hatcher talked to one of our assistant coaches at halftime. Taryn, what you got for us tonight?
I got the B. Gates briefing. I talked to assistant coach Brian Gates at half just about what he saw, what he wanted the Sixers to do differently. The Sixers, the Wizards 6, and he said that he pointed out that number as a reflection of bad shot selection for the Sixers. He said there's a lot of times where we have guys while other people are trying to run the set and then they're not able to get the rebound, and all of a sudden the Wizards are off and running. We have to be on the same page with what we're running, who's taking the shot, and when, and then we have to rebound the game.
Those are all things you mentioned in the first half tonight, and understandable with so many guys playing together for the first time.
Yeah, we talked about turnovers. Actually, it's the Wizards with more turnovers with the Sixers.
San Antonio, I believe that was on Friday, but the past 11 days of my life were pretty hazy. Alex Sarr, the scoop and score.
Frenchmen on display. The teams, Yabusele and Sarr.
Yeah, and again, this is the first time I've seen Sarr play in person because he didn't play here in January, and he's been, as expected, very impressive. Grimes off the mark there.
Yeah, he doesn't force things.
No.
Kind of lets the game come to him and plays.
Dave taking care of business on the baseline. Ricky Council taking care of the rebounds.
One of the many reasons why we have one of the best crews in the business.
We truly do.
No, we do.
And we know that when we go out on the road for 10
Yes,
days.
we do.
Like we just were.
We can compare.
Yep.
It's not that hard.
Ricky Council. I'll get any of that to air, you guys. You pipe down. You pipe down in the truck. Alex Sarr almost had 3 more. It was halfway down and then popped out.
I think they're saying in the truck that we had different sentiments just a little while ago.
I have no idea what they're talking about. Grimes. Good head fake and finish for Quentin Grimes.
I plead the fifth. I am not going to incriminate myself.
That was aimed at Trey and Mike.
Yeah, mostly Mike.
They're the delinquents on our crew who need to be called out from time to time. Champagny can't connect from outside. Sixers trailed by as many as 16 tonight in a very underwhelming first quarter. The Wizards put up 45 in the first, but then the Sixers punched back, outscoring them 29-22 in the second. And here we are in the third.
Defense stepping up as the game goes on.
Grimes baseline and tried to jam it on Sarr. I think he just lost it.
Before the contact. The contact should just seal the deal.
Grimes trying to back out on Champagny. Wants another chance at that baseline flush.
No help coming. Oh, there it is.
Gershon needed the cut just about a second earlier. Shot clock at 3. Doughton, fadeaway mid-range. Carrington, head to Johnson.
Good save.
And Poole lays it up and in. Well, you mentioned it.
Johnson out ahead. Wasn't going to be able to secure it himself, but he got enough of it to save it to his teammate for 2. Gets the assist instead of the bucket.
18-6 now. The Wizards leading the Sixers in fast break points. Lead a dozen right now on the scoreboard. Poole lost it, and then
shovel it off to Poole.
Gershon with his second.
Not taking a recover, get back in on the play. So he left no doubt by just turning that over and dunking it. Finishing up matters.
Johnson, 23rd pick last year, as he turns the corner and lays it up and in. He was drafted by the Bucks, and then used him a Chris Middleton trade at the deadline. So now getting a lot more run with the Wizards than he was getting in Milwaukee. And gonna be interesting to see what happens with the Bucks. I'm sure you saw Damian Lillard, the latest NBA player to suffer from deep vein thrombosis and a blood clot that is keeping Victor Wembanyama out the rest of the season, and Dame now out indefinitely. Quentin Grimes rising over his defender and hitting the 3.
Well, and what's remarkable to just surface now kind of leaves people confused. You figure when Victor, he's new to things and his body's taking its toll. But Dame, over the years, seems like he's been able to take it.
Justin Edwards takes that. The rookie all the way in for 2. Smooth as...
When he's going to a strong hand, left all the way to the cup with a nice finish.
13 now for Justin, 17 for Gershon.
The adversity and being able to get over it. He was a top 3 recruit to Kentucky who then went undrafted, and he said, I felt like I went from being at the top of the top to just hitting absolute rock bottom. He told me now he doesn't even view basketball that way. It's not about being on top. Great on time, Justin. Thank you very much. He said it's not about being on top or feeling like you're at rock bottom.
And he's really done that as of late, as you mentioned, Taryn. 18 plus in 5 straight games. He tied his career high. Johnson, no. Yabu battling.
In the basketball landscape, carving themselves a nice spot.
It's been pretty cool to see Tony Parker.
Oh my God, he was the trailblazer.
Yep, starting things. And now the proud old man watching the youngsters do their thing. Here's one of them now. Shot clock at 7. Champagne, man, he's looking good tonight. He's got 18.
Completely under control the whole time throughout that move. Took his defender right into the middle of the lane. Good hands.
Just the second turnover for the Sixers tonight. To Champagne, though, and that one bounces out. Edwards up for it. Sixers have just 1 turnover in 50 first-half possessions. Gershon can't connect on the corner.
Be home.
I was thinking to myself, that's not right.
I'm leaving the Wells Fargo Center.
This is not a soccer match. We do have a lot of international players, but in the 64th minute, you're right. We'd be driving. Johnson, heaving. Long rebound picked up by Sar. 64 possessions. Listen, we're tired too. Johnson, driving kick. And then the putback, nope. Good work by Bagley. Ripping down the rebound in traffic. Marcus Bagley signing his 10-day just a couple of days ago for the Sixers. Quinn Grimes past Champagne. Bagley too strong on the corner 3.
Not a bad driving kick.
Bagley had his first NBA points on Monday in New Orleans after signing his 10-day. A couple of hours before that game tipped off. Well, the RAV 4 minutes to play is brought to 25 RAV4 Toyota today. Toyota, let's go places. Alex Sarr with his 4th three-pointer tonight, Ollie. He's got 22. He is showing out.
9 of 14 from the field, too.
And Dad played professionally in France. His brother Olivier played for OKC. Now, Alex with the Wizards. Grimes, top of the key try. Wheeler, the offensive rebounds. And then has it blocked away.
Multiple defenders in there to shoot over, proving to be too much.
Yep. Known as a good rebounder, good defender is Philip Wheeler. And I believe I aged him prematurely in the first half. Philip Wheeler, just 22, not 25.
Okay. Yeah, no, don't take away those 3 years.
No. Just 22 years young. Butler, short on the runner. 15-point Wizards lead, 3 to play in this 3rd quarter. Poole from the logo. Largest lead of the night for Washington. Jared Butler steps into a 3 and rattles it in. 3rd so far, pushing their lead back to 15 points. Sarr leading the way with his 22.
Got a whole side to operate on. Tough shot.
Good look, just left it short. Good defense by Wheeler.
Wheeler making him take that tough fadeaway.
Bagley tied up and in South Philly. And he hits the first. Over 400 Centennial sections to secure limited edition giveaways. Secure your seats in those Centennial sections for next season. For more info, tickets76ers.com, sixers.com/tickets, or call 215-339-7676. Marcus Bagley with his first points as a Sixer here in South Philly. Close out by Bagley, but then nobody covered.
Quick pass right from the right wing into the heart of the defense.
Wheeler behind the back, scoops and scores. Nicely done by Philip Wheeler.
Crafty move. Able to use the long right arm, get around a defender. Reverse spin off the glass.
Not just making his Sixer debut tonight, Ola, making his NBA debut. Good defense. I think that was Council who knocked it away. Wow. Wheeler to Ricky for the rim rocker.
What an athlete. That was not an easy catch.
And those two both. Just wait till you see Wheeler's hops. Rebound to Thor. So the Sixers on a nice little 9-2 run here, responding to that 11-0 Wizards run that we mentioned before we stepped away. Liking the fight of this Sixer squad. Hesitation, acceleration, and the bucket. Jared Butler had 6 of his 11 for the Sixers off the bench in that third quarter. 99-85 Washington. Both teams looking to snap 5-game losing skids. Edwards has been tremendous once again tonight for the Sixers. Butler from just inside the logo, and it bounces off. Four guys from each team in double figures. Alex Sarr leading all scorers, starting this fourth quarter on the bench, and that's tricky stuff from Tristan. Still got it to go.
He's been active tonight, has Vukovic.
Wheeler off the heel. A lot of young guys playing for both teams tonight. Thor lost his foot like that. Had a nice flow to the game as a result. Carrington, 19-year-old rookie out of Baltimore, Maryland. Really tough shot. Thought he was fouled. No whistle.
He was.
On we go.
Bagley with the swipe down, but no call.
Great cut. Bagley hammers it home.
Let's get.
Carrington thought about it. Vukovic. Short on the 3. Wizards, though, shooting well over 45%, 17 for 37 tonight. Another great look from Butler. Wheeler can't connect.
Jared sprinkling it around, though.
Yeah. Vukovic. Well, when your big man runs the floor like that, you reward him.
And when you go for the steal at the top of the key and you don't get it, that leaves him wide open for a path to the cup.
Council ran it off. Tristan Vukovic the rebound. Vukovic, the 42nd pick of the Wizards in 2023, was their second-round pick. Getting a lot of run this season with so many injuries for Brian Wheeler and the Wizards. Martin had a really nice second quarter. Drops it off to Thor, who is fouled. This is JT Thor, 83% free throw shooter on the season.
This is our code to download the app today.
Chicken for everyone! Get a 5-piece. And any of you watching at home, download the Chick-fil-A app. Claim the offer post-game. You have until 10:30 tomorrow to hit the claim your Nuggets button. And then 3 days to go out and actually claim your Nuggets. Downton for 2.
A silver lining? Let's call it that.
It's been a while since we've gotten free chicken.
At the very least,
It's been a while.
We can depend on the poultry.
Love our chicken in South Philly. Carrington, no. Wheeler the rebound. Scoops it out to Butler. What does the Butler have for us this trip down? Got a couple of point guards out there. Downton and JB.
Jeff doing a little traffic cop action here, telling guys where to be.
2-man game with Yabu. Off the heel, long rebound out to Gershon.
Got the whole side if you're Jeff.
Using the Yabu Sele screen. Ricky from the hash mark. Count it for Ricky Council the 4.
It was positive. The penetration was positive, advancing the offense until he gets the kick out to a ready to shoot Ricky Council.
We know that free chicken has proven to be a momentum shifter in the past.
It gives me a bounce in my step.
And there was an extra step there. Jones got away with it, and here come the Sixers. Ricky. Draws the, we need the 3-toned headbands back. Cool words.
No
that you
chicken
kids
for you,
use.
Trey.
Ricky Council hits the free throw. Cuts the lead to 9.
What did Trey ever do to us anyway?
That's what other people are saying. I'm trying to call a game. Could you guys get out of my headset, please? Thank you so much. Vukovic, partially blocked by Bona, and it still bounces in, but you saw that Adem got a piece of that, deflected it. For Washington.
6 of 10 for 14.
With 16 minutes off the bench. 22 years old, 7 feet tall. Tristan Vukovic. Good touch pass from Downton. Ricky can't get that one to go. This is Jalen Martin. Over to Vukovic. Long rebound grab by Jones. Martin from the wing, no. All right, so a couple of opportunities. Came up empty. Let's see what the Sixers can do. Council right into him. Flips it up. Ricky for the Sixers. good to see Ricky staying aggressive. It hasn't been a very efficient night for Council, but when he gets downhill, hard to stop him. And he's a very good free throw shooter most of the time.
More 2-3 zone, little matchup variety.
Thor, size advantage over Grimes, spinning towards his dominant left hand. No good. Here comes Council again, right into Vukcevic, and drawing another foul. You have symptoms which may improve outcomes. It's important. 6 rebounds, 4 assists. Sixers within 8. Too much space. Pull up there, and then move to app and Greek citizenship through his dad and Swedish citizenship through his mom. So a lot of teams have wanted him to play for them, but he's hoping to suit up for Serbia.
He is the whole EU. He is the entire union.
He covers a lot of the countries, indeed. Doughton with 5. Jeff, jump stop of his, just couldn't get it to go. Midway through this 4th quarter, lead 11 for Washington. Great hesitation from Jones. He lays it up and in.
Hit high side on Jones and allow him the easy path to the basket. Unacceptable.
Grimes lost it. Johnson showing off his team towards the basket. Thought he was fouled. On we go. Sixers could use a bucket. Will it come from this guy? Yes, it will. Gershon with 19.
Drop step him baseline, physical and strong, gets the defender on his heels.
19 for Yabu, 19 for Justin Edwards, leading the way for your Sixers. Johnson with the wing triple. Giving the Wizards a reason to be excited about the years to come.
Showed you what he can do on the break with that finish and dunk. There he's knocking down a 3.
Grimes around and off. Bona knocks it out to Doughton. Gershon, Yabusele showing off the hate. Xfinity gives today the Toronto Raptors here at the Wells Fargo Center on Sunday. Gershon hits them both. Now the RAV4 minutes to play is brought to you by Toyota. Visit Toyota.com to find your 2025 RAV4 Toyota today. Toyota, let's go places. Another 20-piece for Gershon Yabusele. He's got 21. Alex Arno, good defense by Gershon. Lead 14, 3:40 to play tonight. Grimes, tough shot, and Cudon gets it to go.
Release, gets to a spot on the floor where he's comfortable, textbook form, knocks it down.
4 of 9 from outside is Grimes this evening. Leading the way for the Sixers. Gershon and Jared Butler have 3 3-pointers apiece. Shot clock at 2. To beat the shot clock buzzer. Butler the rebound.
The block out 2 on Jones.
Oh.
To segments, catch first, make sure you secure the ball, then you can make your next move. Another one, good block.
And Johnson blocks by Bona.
Didn't create the necessary separation. Bona able to close down that space.
Grimes downhill into the paint. He's got 20. Make it 20. If Jared McCain was full court pressure here from the Sixers, but pressure from the Sixers. As we approach the 2.5-minute mark tonight. This is the second of 3 between the Sixers and the Wizards on the season. Gonna see him again in April down in DC. He's in the bonus. Formation. Dramatic pause. An 8-piece waiting for her. Coming to see an NBA basketball game. You're welcome. For all the info about Society 76, tickets 76ers.com, Sixers.com/tickets, or 215-339-7676. Gershon, shot clock winding down. Can't get it to go.
When she's eating the nuggets, I would.
I think so.
If they were free, I'm doing a little jig.
She looked like she
Yes,
had
I
great
am.
rhythm. Some dip and cluck, dip and cluck.
Nice.
Sixers still fighting. 1:45 to go. Martin off the window. That's a big bucket right there for second half. Sixers have cut the lead to 7 points 6 times, but never closer because the Wizards keep punching back. Bona punches. Lead down to 9 here. 1:20 to go. Need a stop. Vukcevic. All right, there's your stop. Butler the rebound. Butler the pull up. Butler the three.
Down the stretch, that's an important call. Oh.
Sixers with the steal. Butler looking for his fifth. Edwards. Loose ball underneath. Picked up by J.E. Leaves it short again, and again. Still loose. Council keeps it in. Ricky. Doughton thought about it. Jeff Doughton drives and scores. The Sixers within 4. Wizards get it into Song. Sixers gonna go for the steal first. Wizards playing keep away. Sixers don't need to foul. Almost traveled.
It's not a travel though. You're allowed to go to the floor. This is the NBA.
Shot clock down to 7.
They're taking their sweet time.
Alex Shaw with a big.
Sixers will be best served to go quickly.
And it comes to Council. Ricky downhill, drawing the. Make it 50.
Resumes tomorrow night.
Looking forward to that. Just had the rebound zone in that 3-team trade with the Grizzlies. And this.
What you got for us? Oh,
Get a shot up. Gotta get a shot up. Gershon with 3, with 2. And a goal. And that's gonna do it tonight. We're